It's Weekend Ales episode 2. Didn't record one last week just because I didn't feel like I had kind of really that much to talk about, so I just yeah, just had not had a week off, but as I said, this is going to be quite an occasional video. If I've got something to say, then basically I'll put a video there. Slightly different angle in the games room today. I've actually cleared quite a bit out, so I can actually sit down in here. Who knows, at some point I might be able to get a fit of TV in here. It's a bit like that since we moved recently. But yeah, watch this space anyway. Today's Weekend Ales is brought by Hobgoblin. Not had very much to drink this week, and I was absolutely gasping for a pint today. It's Friday when I'm filming this, so yeah, very nice ale. I've drank this numerous times at the ship in Leeds. Very nice beer. Also good in bottles. Right, I've got some notes here to go through, things that I just want to talk about. This week lots of news came out about the new Dreamcast shooter called the Ghost Blade. So it's going to be a DC exclusive, and lots of concept art came out. One of the pieces of concept art looks like yeah, it looks like an old, like, I don't know, like it's like a Mega Drive, Japanese Mega Drive instruction manual. It's a picture of a great big tank. Definitely feels old school. It's maybe a little bit Oliver Frey as well. If you yeah, if you're into your 8-bit computers, you recognise the name Oliver Frey. Very interesting, very interesting. A little bit of concept cover art came out as well. And again, there's very much of a PC Engine vibe going on there, especially when you look at the typeface. It looks very kind of like very retro, very 1980s. I'm really looking forward to this game. The ship itself actually looks a bit like the Final Soldier ship. So not Final Soldier, sorry, the Star Soldier ship. It looks very Hudson. So I'm really looking forward to this, and the news is coming thick and fast, so I just thought I'd keep you kind of like in the loop about that a little bit. Right, next thing I'm going to talk about is what am I playing at the moment. Yeah, at the moment I'm playing Uncharted 3. I got up to, I think it was chapter 8, when I first got the game last year, and now I'm yeah, I completed the chapter last night. Giving my PS3 a lot of attention at the moment because I'm really quite enjoying catching up on these half-finished games, to be honest. I'm trying to get as many finished as possible before I start out new. I'm very conscious that Bioshock 2's out soon. Metal Gear Rising's out you know, next month, so I want to clear the decks a little bit so I can actually spend some time with these games. Grand Theft Auto's later on in the year, so I don't think that's going to be much of an issue, but I've also been playing Darksiders. I finished that this week. I've been at the last 2 levels for a very long time, and weirdly the last level on the game, the second to last level is possibly one of the longest levels in the whole game, and it's got loads and loads of puzzles. Very good game. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and you can pick it up for a £5. If you like your puzzle games, if you like your slash 'em ups, it's a very good example, and it's got a good ending as well. Highly recommend it. And I've been dipping into Borderlands 2 as well again. Got a few golden keys over the past few weeks, and got some shit hot weapons actually. Picked up a assault rifle that does, with every hit, does over 17,000 damage. I'm sorry this might be boring if you're not into Borderlands. and I've got a submachine gun that does 4,000 points worth of damage every hit, so it's kind of definitely spruced up my arsenal a little bit. I'm nearly on level 48. 2 more levels to go, and then I'm done. Well, I'm not done. When the level cap rises, I'll be back on it, but I've not downloaded the new bit of DLC yet, just because I've, yeah, it's coming towards end of the month, and I'll get paid next month, so it's better coming out of next month's wage than this month's wage, so yeah, very much enjoying Borderlands 2. Pre-orders. I pre-ordered this week The Last of Us. There's two exclusive editions announced for the UK. It's called the Joel and the little girl's name equivalent. And I think the difference between the two sets is it's got different cover basically. Pre-ordered the Joel edition. It's around about 60 quid. You get lots of crap with it. Looks good. And the game looks great. It looks absolutely beautiful. It does look very, very spectacular. So that is a welcome pre-order. Out this week is Ni no Kuni. Yeah. Should have it by Friday. I've heard about there's been loads of trouble in the US with the Wizards edition, which is the one that I've got, with pre-orders going astray, people's strange things going on with billing, people basically not getting the game, and random eBay sellers getting hundreds of copies of the game and selling them online for inflated prices. So it's all been it's been a bit of a shitty release actually by Namco in the US, which is a shame because Namco this generation have released some really nice box sets. B, they're kind of like their PR's really good. They're on Twitter at the moment, and there's lots of fan interaction on there. They seem to be a company in Europe that do actually care about gamers, and for something to happen like this tarnishes kind of like any good thoughts that people had about the company really, which is a real shame, and it sounds like it was some kind of silly mistake. God knows why they didn't think that there'd be the demand for the game that there is, because it was always going to sell by the bucket load. So the special edition version, I mean, I can understand why you keep these things limited, but if the demand's there, I think any company's daft, to be honest, because they're losing out on money. Because I know some people that will buy 2 editions of the game, so yeah. But anyway, I mean, fingers crossed that it's going to come out okay over here. Bit worried because Shop 2 normally take money kind of pretty early, and they've not taken any money out of my account yet. So we'll see what happens. In sickness news, I might have whooping cough. So I've not been on the ale very much at all recently. So luckily, I feel well enough today that having a cheeky beer is not going to do me any harm. Oh yeah, one more thing. There is on. Let's have a look. Let's have a think. Sorry. I think it's Friday this week. There's going to be a Leeds meet, basically a retro gaming meet. I've been on a couple of these before, and they involve going to the pub and ranting about games a lot. Very welcome to join us if you're actually in the area. If you if you want to meet up or know the details, I don't know the full details about meeting times. I don't like that yet, but let us know, and send me a message, and I'll send you the details. Always lots of good fun, lots of good chaps as well. I can't say I remember everyone's name, but it doesn't really matter. When there's that common ground, when people want to talk about games, that kind of it transcends whether you know people or not, and by the end of the conversation you do know that person. So yeah, it's a good. It's always a good do anyway. Okay. At that, I'll say goodbye, and I might speak to you next week. See you later.